it's Luminessa. I'm an intuitive psychic on YouTube, and welcome to my channel. Today I have another pick a card for you guys where I asked what signs you will see when you have met the one. So I decided to do this reading because it's been a while for, a love-focused reading, and the energy currently is a bit really wacky. So, with these current retrogrades right now, the energy is really, heavy and stressful. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but it's been quite a roller coaster over here. So, we have 4 different piles. So that's pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time to meditate on the cards. You can use your intuition or randomly pick. There's no right or wrong way. You can even pick another pile if you feel called to. So I just want to say in the description I have my shop where you can also find my personal readings and crystals. So you can check it out if you're interested. So let's get into the reading for what signs you'll see when you have met the one. Hi group number 1, welcome to your reading for what signs you'll see when you've met the one. So luckily everyone got a psychic message for their pile. So basically while I shuffle for everyone's pile, I do get some psychic messages for you guys before I finish shuffling for your pile. So the ones I actually got while I was shuffling the pile, it's more of a feeling specifically. I got like a burst feeling of overwhelming, like overflowing happiness, okay? So that's a sign when you've met the one. So it's kind of like really, really, really happy. It's like, you've fallen in love for the first time again, or, you are just overflowing with happiness that, it's kind of like nothing in the world really matters except, this feeling and that person, okay? And another sign is something that I heard was that you just know. So I feel like you guys are very, intuitive people yourself. So if you've met the one, you have this feeling where you kind of already know that I'm supposed to be with this person. This person is, my soulmate. This is who I'm, destined to be with. Okay. And it's not to be confused with, lust or, just desire. Sometimes when you want to discern these feelings and, kind of discern what the universe is trying to tell you, is that you really have to, just take a moment to breathe and really feel intuitively what your feelings are trying to tell you. Okay, because there is a line and there is a sense of discernment that needs to be fulfilled almost if you want to kind of decode what your feelings or what the universe is trying to tell you. And the last one is dreams. So you might be dreaming of this person. You might have dreams of this random person that you have never met that keeps appearing in your dreams, and you're kind of like, who is this person? Why do I keep dreaming of them? That is another sign that is like, hey, you're about to meet this person. Or if you keep dreaming of that one person that you've just for example randomly met, and you keep dreaming about them and you have really no idea why, that's also kind of like your subconscious trying to tell you something. Okay, so those were the messages for your group. Let's see what the cards say for the signs when you've met the one. So, okay, we have time. Number 33. Okay, that's interesting because number 33 is a, so basically number 3 and we have number 33. It's kind of like, if you have a double digit, it's kind of like more amplified energy and meaning on that one number. So you have 3. Okay. I actually feel like you guys I'm really seeing 3 months. 3 months is really highlighted here, okay? Yeah, so it's not 3 weeks or 3 years. It's kind of like 3 months, okay? Within 3 months that you might meet this person as well. Another message I got was that it's funny because I actually heard the angels are setting this up for you, okay? So what that basically means is that it's up to divine timing, okay? So, things and people can't just pop out into your life, like, they can't just randomly appear in your bedroom, like, just randomly, right? Things and events have to happen in a, they have to have like a natural course to, things. So everything and everyone has their own timing to certain things. And whatever the timing is, if not within 3 months, would be in its own time, okay? So again, it's going to be different for everyone because, again, not everyone can just meet their soulmate in just 3 months, but is going to be, if not within the next 3 months, it's going to be in divine timing when everything is aligned and it's absolutely perfect, okay? So we can't really, see what or why things are happening the way that they are. But once it happens and we actually look back and kind of analyze all the events, why and, why and why they happened, or, for certain situations to happen, like why it happened, when it occurred, we don't really realize it until we look back after and, think to ourselves, like, that's why it happened. Like, for example, that's why the universe, made me, break up with this person because they weren't right for me. And, suddenly after that, I met my soulmate. So it's kind of like that, how, things have to have their natural course. Things, happen like one after the other, and it kind of leads to you meeting your soulmate in perfect timing, okay? So again, you will meet your soulmate at a very specific, very, very, very divine time. I'm really feeling that it's so specific that, sometimes spirit kind of blocks me from seeing too much, okay? So again, we can't, reveal everything to why or when things are going to happen. But for you guys, it's very specific, very perfect timing that it's kind of like, not in a way where it's like a K-drama or like, a movie or a drama kind of plot or kind of meet cute. I think that was the word. But it's just so specific, so perfect that it kind of just happens naturally, and it kind of just hits you in the face. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Let's see what else we can get. Okay, we have last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Okay, so from here I'm really feeling like I feel like some of you guys have been really trying to manifest this person or manifest your, your destined partner, your soulmate. Some of you have been really trying like very hard to manifest this soulmate, and you've been kind of maybe really frustrated to why, they're not appearing, or, you may have thought that this person was the one, but turns out there isn't, and there's lots of like issues surrounding this relationship. So I really feel like spirit is kind of reassuring you to try to make you understand that it's okay that if it doesn't work out, because there is something better, okay? But I'm really feeling like if you guys are trying to manifest this person, you can like set up a gratitude journal. I really feel like gratitude journal or journaling or just writing, okay, scripting as well. If you guys are into manifestation, like scripting is a great method to manifest certain things, okay? And I feel like it really helps to kind of put you in the mindset of, relaxation, where you won't have to worry or have to, fret about when or you know, like what location, or, you know, you don't have to fret about, you know, the little details before you meet this person. Okay, I feel like you will find this person when you're really relaxed, when you're not worried about the time, when you're not really, you know, stressed or anxious, or, you know, just constantly thinking about when this person will appear, or, you know, how you meet them. Okay, you will find this person in perfect timing when you're not you know, fretting about the small details or fretting when this person will come. Okay, and yeah, so that's just a message that Spirit really wanted to highlight to you guys. Let's see what else we can get from the cards. Home. Okay. Look at that little pretty cottage home in the middle of the forest. Okay, wow. I have never actually noticed that crow or raven in the corner there. Okay. And lots of sunflowers. Yep. Okay, so from this, what I'm getting, I just want to reaffirm the you know, part where you guys aren't really, you know, looking actively for anyone. You guys aren't really fretting about the details. You are more focused on yourself, improving yourself, specifically more about the home. Yep, so I feel like at a time when you kind of go back to your roots, okay, you go back to, you know, for example, your family neighborhood, or you know, go out in, you know, for example, a walk in the neighborhood one day. This person could live really close to you, okay? And it's kind of like, yeah, at a time when, you know, you aren't really looking for anyone, you kind of bump into this person, or, you know, you don't realize that they're actually your neighbor, for example, okay? And I feel like it's kind of it's actually a mutual thing where they actually have been eyeing you for quite some time, or, you know, they've been kind of admiring you from a distance, but they never really had the courage, or they never had the, you know, confidence to really approach you. Okay, I feel like this person kind of is kind of in the shadows for a little bit before they're able to, you know, gather the confidence to introduce themselves to you, for example. Yeah, a really weird detail I got was that they could be potentially there at a family gathering, like, you know, your family invites some people from, you know, different places, like work friends or just friends. Okay, could be a family friend, perhaps, like you haven't seen in a long time. It could be even someone you knew in the past, like a childhood friend or like a childhood sweetheart. Okay, it's something really close to you. Okay, I feel like this person could have the same interest as you, or you meet them when you're doing like a hobby, or you're doing, you know, something that you're passionate about, or something that, you know, you really like. Okay, for example, you could be going out to a painting club, or, you know, maybe you have a kind of like a club or a class that you go to, and you kind of, you know, meet this person regularly. Yeah, I feel like you guys might know this person, but you guys haven't really established, you know, like you might not have established a connection with them straight away, okay? You know, maybe because they've been, you know, keeping their distance, you haven't really had, you know, time to kind of interact with them. You might not even know their name, but, you know, once you guys interact, it's like, you know, it's like an instant connection, and like sparks fly, okay? But it's mostly kind of like a gradual thing that kind of happens over time as well. So, you know, there is already a strong connection, a strong foundation that has already set, it's kind of already set itself in there, but, you know, it takes time. Obviously, it takes time to kind of like, you know, build a house, right? So it's kind of like you guys are taking time to build this connection, okay? So that is really, really special. Let's see what else we're getting. Okay, we have sun. That's very nice. That's the first time we got the sun card in a reading. Okay, we have essence, energy, life force, creativity, solitude, individuality, shine, heartbeat. Okay, and childishness, ego. Okay, wow, we have very positive card. And we have Aquarius, the radical. Okay, very nice. Okay, so I feel like you guys may meet this person, or some signs you'll see when you meet this person. They could be an Aquarius sun, okay, or you could be an Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. Okay, but I feel like you meet this person, you know, when you're doing something like really out of the norm for you. Okay, maybe one day you decide to go out to a bookstore because you never have been to a bookstore, you never really read, or you're going out to a place, or you're going out with friends who you haven't met in a really long time. You're doing something kind of out in the public, out in like outside, where you haven't really done it before, you're not familiar, you're doing something that you wouldn't expect that you would do. Okay, you're kind of trying new things, you're kind of expanding yourself. Okay, I really feel like you meet, like, a sign when you meet this person is that you're doing something that is kind of like out of the norm, something that you really wouldn't do in the past. You're kind of expanding your horizons almost. You feel really confident about yourself. Okay, you feel like you kind of on top of the world. You're really confident. You know yourself. You know your roots. You know what kind of person you are and what kind of person you're looking for. And I really feel like you'll find this person when you're feeling all of that. You're feeling so good about yourself. You're feeling grateful. You're feeling happy. You're feeling joyful. You're feeling confident. You know yourself and your individuality, that you will not settle for anyone less than what you deserve. Okay, and that is beautiful. So let's see what else we're getting. No, we're not getting anything else, so I'm just going to get some clarifiers from my tarot deck to see what other messages I can get for you guys. Okay, so we have two here. It's amazing. So a little message that I got while I was shuffling was that, with the 2 3s, the 3 here, and the Aquarius and the Sun, I really feel like there's a connection there, because it's kind of like at a place where you kind of take random but also inspired action to do something. Okay, that's something that I really want to highlight, because it's kind of like you want to put yourself out into the world again. Okay, maybe in the past you felt like really safe being inside the home, really safe being with people you were familiar with. You didn't really want to hang out and meet new people or do new things, but a sign that that you're close to meeting the one is that you want to put yourself out there more. You want to kind of show the world who you are and how unique you are, and in a way that kind of attracts your soulmate to you. Okay, because it's kind of like you are finally stepping into who you are and what you want to do and who you want to be. Okay, so that's really, really good and really important for a really important sign that you'll meet the one. So let's see what other clarifiers I can get. Okay, we have another sun card. Okay, that's really, really cool, because we have the sunflowers here and we have double the sun card, and the sun card is one of the most happiest, one of the most blessed cards you can ever get in tarot. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, again, you're feeling so high up, you're on this horse. Okay, you are feeling the sun's blessings on your back. You're taken care of, your self-care is on point, I'm really hearing your hair is on point as well. Just everything about you is kind of on point. Okay, you're feeling confident, you're feeling great, you're feeling so nourished. Okay, like nothing, you feel like nothing can kind of bring you down. You feel like on top of the world, so confident, so so in your individuality that people are attracted to that because they see how confident, they see how authentic you are. Okay, and that's why you are attracting that person to you. Okay, and we also have Four of Wands, which is a very positive card. It's kind of like all the elements are coming together to form this foundation. Okay, so again, we keep talking about the foundations with the home as well. Again, you guys are going to be at a time when it's like celebrations. Okay, there's a lot of gatherings, there's a lot of events. Okay, you guys will be going like in and out a lot. Okay, you guys could be traveling, you guys could be, again, attending a lot of events to meet new people, do more things, experience more of the world around you. Okay, and when you're not focused on that, finding that person, when you're focused on yourself and the activities that you're doing, Spirit is like, bam, that's when you'll meet this person. Okay, that's when this person will show up to you. Okay, that is so positive. That's so amazing. Okay, and the last angel card that we have here for the sign that you'll meet your partner is recovery. Okay, that is very positive. Okay, this is a card about healing. Okay, I feel like in the past, you've been kind of, feeling very, stressed, down in the dumps, is what I heard. Perhaps you guys have been kind of really stressed over, certain things, like how your life was going to flow, how certain things were going to be. Maybe you were like kind of worried about, if you'd be alone forever. It could be, a lot of things. I feel like you guys tend to overthink a lot, okay? And Spirit really wants to say that don't overthink. Everything's going to be okay. We are giving you reassurance. We're giving you hope. Okay. And, unfortunately, we have to, go through this healing path, this cycle that we have to go through in order for, things to kind of pick up again, and things will finally move in your favor. Okay, because you have done the work of self-healing, you've done the work of, your inner shadow. Everything is healing, everything is recovering, and so is your life, and so is your love life, okay? So, at a time when you are really confident, when you have really, recovered, at a time when you are, putting yourself out there more, is when you're going to meet your soulmate. And I hope this helped. Thank you so much, group number 1. That was a very positive reading, and I'm so happy for you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So, some psychic messages that I got while I shuffled for your pile was actually healing ailments. So, a sign when you've met the one could be when, suddenly some aspects of your life have healed or is healing when you've met them, okay? So, for example, you could have been suffering from, like physical pain or emotional pain, or some sort of, pain that needs to be healed in your spiritual or mental, physical, emotional health. Okay, a sign when you've met the one is that one of those aspects, or even all of those aspects, will be improving. Okay, so when you've met them, it's kind of like suddenly your life is picking up again. Okay, your life where you suddenly could be working out, or eating better. You're taking care of yourself more. You're more nurturing your own body and your emotional health and your physical health as well. Okay, and you might not know why, because it's not like this person is influencing you or directing you to do these things. It's just that it just happens that, like, hey, my life is starting to pick up again. I'm starting to feel a lot better about myself. You may not even know it, but your life is slowly transforming for the better once you meet this person. Okay, I hope that made sense. And another message that is kind of really weird and really specific, but I actually heard the Never Say Never song by Justin Bieber. So if that really resonates with anyone, there you go, never say never. So, maybe it could be, you guys, weren't meant to be together, or, your family disapproves, or, there's a lot of, there's a lot of obstacles in your way where, it kind of stops you, or like threatens the relationship where you guys can't be together. But, you guys have a strong, very strong connection, very strong love where, you guys don't give up on each other. And that's a beautiful relationship because, when two people refuse to give up on each other and they want to improve themselves for the better of the relationship and for the better of, the other person, that's really, really amazing. And, a lot of people, a lot of relationships, they can't exactly do that because they still need a lot of healing, a lot of, self-work that needs to be done. But for you guys, it's kind of like where, you refuse to give up on each other. You continuously work on yourselves and, kind of develop and grow with each other in the relationship. Okay. So that is kind of not exactly like a sign, but that is a message that also wanted to come out if you guys do, have the relationship. Okay. So let's see what other messages I can get for what signs you'll see when you've met the one. Okay, we have third eye, number 31. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, the third eye is the chakra there, just right above your, in the middle of your forehead, above your eyes in that area. And it's kind of like, intuitive. That's where your intuitive thoughts and your feelings, that's one of the chakras that it's mostly connected to. Okay, and I really feel like you guys are really intuitive people. You guys are like borderline psychic people, okay? You guys can kind of really see the future, or really see the connections, or really see what people are really like, okay? So in this case, I really feel like you guys are kind of trusting your intuition, kind of trusting the universe where, you're like, I don't need to stress, or I don't need to kind of chase this person because I know this person will end up with me, or I know that I will meet this person later on, okay? You guys have like this inner knowing, this inner kind of like a inner compass, or inner like guidance system to certain people and certain events, that turn out to be correct, okay? So, you guys aren't really stressed or really, fretting about the details of when you meet this specific person, or, when, or how things are going to happen to make you meet this person, okay? I really feel like, I can't say much about this because you guys are already, kind of in the situation, or kind of in the, in like the state where you guys are like receiving, okay? You guys aren't chasing, you guys aren't, desperate. You guys are like in this state of peace, in the state of, again, in the state of receiving, where you guys aren't stressed about the signs or, whatever, how you meet this person, okay? And that's really, really good. So let's see what else we can get here. Okay, take inspired action. Full moon in Virgo. Okay. That's really, really cool because I feel like, with this full moon card, I really feel like this is a time when, again, full moon, this placement, or this, the state of how the moon is, the full moon, that's when your psychic abilities are really, really clear. They have really opened up, okay? I feel like, when this happens, you guys will finally really see or really feel when this person is going to come, or how this person is going to come, okay? And I really feel like you guys will have this intuitive feeling when, for example, it really could be a full moon in Virgo, okay? I feel like you guys could really check up when the next full moon in Virgo is, and, you know, that could be, you know, when you meet the one, okay? But besides that, I feel like, you know, at a really strong intuitive time when you feel like, you know, you have these really strong gut feelings, okay? Those are the signs that are telling you that you should take inspired action, that you should go out and do something, that you should go out and talk to this person, okay? Those are the signs that the universe is giving you to kind of lead you to meeting the one, okay? So again, it's not exactly me telling you what the signs are, it's kind of you telling yourself how to approach this person, or how to, you know, kind of put the pieces of the puzzle into place where you can actually meet this person, okay? Yeah, I feel like, I feel like you guys could be really, you guys can meet at a place where it's kind of like a little quiet, more intimate space, okay? It could be, for example, a library or a bookstore or a cafe, you know, something that's really, it could be something really niche as well, you know. It could be like at a like a painting club, or like, you know, something that is really, you know, not like the everyday norm, you know. For example, it doesn't have to be like at a school or at uni, or, you know, it doesn't have to be at work either. It could be like a really niche kind of, you know, activity or hobby that you kind of do, okay? And yeah, you might not even realize that you've met the person, but you will have this kind of really strong intuitive feeling, or, you know, you'll have, you know, these thoughts, these really intuitive thoughts where, you know, you could be like, thinking, hey, like, why am I feeling this way as well? Like, you know, I've never thought of this person, I've never felt this way about this person, you know, why is it? But, you know, that's kind of like the universe kind of nudging you, really gently, and being like, hey, you should kind of hang out with this person, or, you know, you should do this, and, you know, let's see what happens, okay? I hope that made sense, because I know the universe and spirit could be really, really confusing sometimes. But we'll see what the next card is. Okay, we have willpower. Oh wow, that's really, really cool, because we have the earth and we have the moon in both hands. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm feeling from this card, I'm really feeling that you guys have really strong intuitive, really strong psychic powers, or really strong powers, where you guys are able to kind of manifest or influence things in the way that goes into your favor, okay? That probably does not make sense, but let me just explain it really, really carefully. So, you know, for example, you know, some people, they try to manifest something, okay, and it doesn't work out the way that they wanted. But for you guys, in your case, I feel like it's really kind of easy to influence, you know, how things go, you know, the course of things. It's not manipulating people or manipulating events or situations per se, but it's kind of like, you guys have this really, again, strong intuitive feelings, and it kind of leads you to, you know, this path where, you know, if, like, you kind of know that, hey, I can go to this place or go meet this person, and then all these events follow, and it's kind of like, what is the best way that I can describe it? It's kind of like you guys are very aware of, you know, the kind of energies around you. You guys are very aware that you can control the scenarios, and, you know, you guys are very aware, very intuitive, very psychic people, okay? So it's kind of like whatever you guys do, you are aware of, like, the consequences. You are aware of the, you know, scenarios that can happen afterwards. You are very aware of people's emotions, and very aware of people's intentions, and, you know, very aware of, different scenarios and different situations where it's kind of like you guys are almost aware of what the universe wants you to do, or very aware, or you become very aware of, what you're supposed to be doing or where you're supposed to be going. Okay, I feel like you guys are very in the flow to, how things are going to work out, or, how or when you'll meet the person. Okay. So I feel like a sign when you will meet this person is that you will just follow through with the flow of where of where the universe is trying to take you. And yeah, and it kind of works out because you instantly know what to say, what to do, and it kind of works out in your favor. Okay, you guys are very strong spiritual beings. Okay, don't forget that. Okay, so I think that's all I'm getting from that card. Let's see what else we can get from this card. Okay, 10th house. Reputation, career responsibilities, achievement, fame, legacy, purpose. Okay, wow. Interesting. Okay. That's really cool because 10th house kind of has like an earth sign vibe to it, and we have take inspired action from full moon Virgo. So you guys could be earth signs in your sun, moon, and rising, or this person could be a Virgo or Capricorn, specifically sun, moon, rising. So yeah, I feel like you guys could meet this person. Like a sign that you'll meet this person is that when you're doing really, really well in your career, or you could be meeting this person at a time when you guys are working hard on your career, or doing something that is kind of related to money, or related to your job, related to like some sort of business. Okay, I feel like okay, I just heard business meeting, so maybe you could meet this person at a business meeting, or and you kind of like already know that this person is, yeah, I just feel like you guys already know what kind of connection that you have after meeting them. Okay, it's kind of something where a switch kind of flips for you guys. Okay, so I feel like this person could also really help you on your path to success. Okay, this person could offer help on your business, or this person could really reach out and kind of offer like a business contract, or a business collaboration, or something related to business, or your job, or your work. Ooh, let's see what other clarifiers I can get from my tarot cards to what signs group number 2 can expect when they've met the one. Okay, we have 6 of Cups. Okay, that's amazing. And we have 4 of Pentacles. Okay, that's a lot of earth sign energies here again. Okay, let's see what messages I can get from these cards. Okay, some signs that you can expect when you've met the one. This person could actually be from your childhood, or you could actually visit your childhood home, or like you could revisit like a place where you used to go in the past, or you could be meeting up with a group of friends, and they could introduce you to a mutual friend, like a friend of a friend, and you guys just hit it off. Okay. I really feel like another sign is that when you've met this person is that you'll be more you'll be less kind of like more willing to spend, more willing to take care of yourself. Okay, you guys are will be investing in, like, for example, skincare, or investing in good clothes and good accessories. Okay, you could be really you guys could be really investing in your own like lifestyle and in your home. Okay, I think that's it. Let's see what the last card is. Okay, we have unlikely. Okay, So let's see what this means. Okay, let's ask Spirit why we have the unlikely card here. Okay, wow, we have a lot of earth sign cards. Okay, I feel like you guys will be focusing on your career first. Okay, you'll be focusing on, you know, your own path. Okay, you'll be focusing on how to improve yourself, improve your lifestyle, and, you know, advance in your career. Okay, I feel like your career is being really highlighted here. Okay, so it's not that, you know, you'll never meet this person, or it's not that, you know, your relationships won't work out. It's just that, you know, now is not a time when you know, love isn't a big focus in your life right now. Okay, what the universe wants to give you first is your stability in your career and in your finances first, before you can, you know, kind of go about and do your, you know, so what the universe is giving you is kind of more opportunities in your career, more opportunities on how to kind of increase, or, you know, kind of improve your lifestyle, improve your career. Okay, so career is a very big focus in your life right now. And, you know, what Spirit wants to say that, you know, once you have established yourself in your career path, that is when you're most likely to meet this person. Okay, I feel like this person is kind of almost like at the top of, you know, their game with their career. Okay, I feel like you know, at a time when you are also successful in your career is when you be able to meet them, or when you'll be able to kind of really you know, have this business meeting set up with them. And yeah, so I feel like there is a little bit of some kind of work, or some kind of process or natural course that needs to be fulfilled first in order for you to meet this person. Okay, I hope that made sense. Thank you so much, group number 2, for joining me in your reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading for what signs you can expect when you've met the one. So everyone got a psychic message. So the psychic message I got while I was shuffling for your pie was actually you can see the future with them. Okay, so, you know, for some people, when they kind of meet their future partner, they can't really see, you know, instantly a vision of the future they can have together. Okay, you know, again, not everyone has like an instant connection with their partner, you know, right off the bat. But for you guys, I feel like it's different, because you guys will instantly know and can instantly see a future with this person. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of like when you guys have like a vision, okay, like a really strong, vivid kind of vision. Okay, yeah, it's almost like, you can say it's like your imagination, but it's kind of like like it just always comes back, like, you know, when you don't expect it, like when you're not really interested in this person yet, or, you know, there isn't like a really strong connection that has been established, but for some reason you guys keep having visions of, you know, being with this person. Okay, a vision that I had specifically was that when you guys have, you know, have grown kind of old together, and you guys are living together, and yeah, so you guys have really will be in a very really long relationship together. Okay, so let's get on with the messages for what signs you can expect when you've met the one. Okay, it's amazing. We have Lovers, we have the moon in the back. Look at the starry night, that's beautiful. We have number 21. Okay, again, yep, you guys can instantly feel the connection sometimes. You know, maybe it's like an on and off thing, I feel like, you know, where you guys aren't really showing off interest straight off the bat, but you guys, you know, can't really deny like a potential future together. Okay, yeah, I feel like this is a very emotional, very loving and very fulfilling relationship. Okay, and that is really beautiful. We have the moon in the back, so again, you guys really care for each other. You guys have this really strong connection. It's kind of like this really strong spiritual connection with them, okay? You know, it's kind of like a magnetic feeling, I feel like. It's kind of like, you know, one pushes the other one away, but you guys end up always coming back to each other, okay? So it's really, really funny. So let's see what else we have. Full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. Okay, wow, we have a lot of moon symbolism here. Okay, so what that tells me is that, you know, you guys are very emotional people. This is a very emotional, spiritual connection that you guys have, okay? You guys could be, you know, you guys could really reflect off each other your best and worst qualities, okay? So it's kind of like you see the best qualities in them, and you know, you point out the worst qualities in them, but it's kind of like that's also a reflection of yourself. So it's kind of like you guys are very soulmatey. You're very, you know, kind of like a perfect match where you guys almost to the point where you guys reflect each other's best and worst qualities off of each other, okay? Yeah, so I feel like yeah, you guys will be communicating a lot. I feel like you guys really like to text each other. That's another sign. So, you know, if you guys could be texting, or you guys could be you know, on phone calls a lot, I feel like you guys will be talking a lot, you know, unexpectedly, okay? Like, even if you don't want to be talking to this person, or you might not expect, you know, having like a long hour conversation with them, it's like, you know, you feel so natural with them almost, okay? You feel like a very strong natural connection with them, okay? This is a very, very good reading, very good positive signs, okay? So let's see what else we have. Truth. Okay, wow, this is very air Gemini related kind of reading, because truth is kind of like related to you know, communication, words. Okay. I feel like, okay, for a really specific sign is that I feel like you guys could be really chasing each other around, okay? Maybe, you know, one of you tries to deny the connection or tries to deny the relationship, but, you know, you guys end up going back to each other. I feel like you guys can't really say no to each other, or truly in the end, okay? Maybe there's some sort of obstacle, or some sort of scenario that, you know, makes one of you like not want to be with each other, even though you have strong feelings, okay? Yeah, so I feel like the situation isn't that simple, but, you know, in the end, you guys will accept the truth that, you know, you guys love each other and you want to be with each other, you know, no matter what, okay? So yeah, I really feel like there is some sort of kind of flirty friendship kind of vibes that comes off, you know, on the, you know, relationship that you guys have with each other early on. But, you know, in the end, you guys can't deny the attraction, or you guys can't deny the connection that you have, essentially, okay? So let's see what else we have. Mercury communication. Oh my gosh. What did I say? Okay, we got Gemini, we have truth, and we have communication, okay? And we have lovers, and lovers in tarot is related to Gemini specifically. Okay, that's really, really funny. We have words, analysis, information, perception, narrative, vision, and ideas. Okay, wow. That's a lot of earth sign. You guys could be both Geminis, or one of you is a Gemini sun, moon, rising, or you guys could be air signs. But wow, that's really, really funny. Yeah, so again, there's a lot of communication going on. Could be a lot of light flirting, okay? Nothing too serious in the beginning, but, you know, again, later on down the track, you guys can't deny that there is a strong connection there, okay? That's another sign where, you know, where you've met the one, where you might not, you know, take things seriously, or, you know, one of you is going around chasing the other, okay? But in the end, like, you guys will always come back to each other, okay? And yeah, so let's see what else we have Yeah, so we have the bees here. It's really funny because bees, they always go back to the beehive after they collect the pollen from the flowers. So again, you guys always go back to each other. Yeah, you guys are very strongly protected. Strongly protective of one of each other. Hey. Yeah, I feel like you guys could be, this could be this is like a very youthful connection. Okay, you guys could be very, you guys could be married very instantly, or you guys could meet each other very, very soon, actually, or this person is already in your life, I'm feeling, okay? Okay, we have 3 here. So let's see what they are. We have the King of Swords. Okay, another air element tarot card. Yeah, so King of Swords. Okay. Yep, so the masculine here could be an air sign, okay? He's very strong. Is a very strong communicator, okay? He always wants to text you and always wants to tell you his feelings. Or, he's a very straightforward guy who doesn't really lie or, appreciate dishonesty, okay? Yeah, I feel like the masculine could be really, pushing the relationship, okay? Ooh, let's see what else we have. Okay, another air element card. We have Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you guys really, another sign is that you guys are really going to battle out with the wits, okay? I feel like you guys have really flirty, witty banter, okay? And, that also kind of contributes to how fun, how strongly connected you guys are in the relationship, okay? Yeah, I feel like you guys, whoever is kind of like, not chasing the other person, so kind of like running away from the relationship. Yeah, I feel like one of you is very, is more mature than the other person, okay? Like, the person who is kind of running away is kind of, almost afraid to kind of commit or afraid to, accept the truth that you guys are, connected to one another, okay? I feel like there could be an age gap in the relationship, or, there is a difference in, like levels, kind of like in careers, or, there's a very big noticeable difference in your life where, one person could be, you guys could be living far away from each other, or, like you guys could be at different points of your career, and that's why, maybe one of you is, thinking that you aren't good enough for the other person, okay? But, they are, very reassuring, very straightforward people, and they will give you, the reassurance and the comfort that you need, okay? Again, you guys cannot run away from each other in the end, okay? Okay, we have 7 of Wands, which is kind of like fighting the feelings, fighting the passion, fighting the relationship, okay? I really feel like there is some kind of a struggle with your emotions and the connections. It's kind of like, one person isn't really wanting to commit, or one person's really fighting against it. But again, in the end, you can't really run from it, okay? So that's a funny little confirmation there. So let's see what the last angel card we have is. Okay, we have Success. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. Yeah, so again, throughout, all the, throughout all the confusion and all the rejection, okay, the truth always comes out, okay? Yeah, but it's very ironic because you guys may be always communicating with each other, but one of you kind of refuses to kind of give in, okay? But in the end, they kind of give in, and, it's like that person is like, hey, like, why didn't I give in earlier? Because it's kind of like, I'm, you know, let go and let free of, you know, this burden or this this struggle that I've been in. Okay. Yeah, so those are really specific signs for when you guys will meet each other. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much, group number 3, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello, my final group number 4. To your reading for the signs you can expect when you've met the one. So your psychic messages that I got while I was shuffling for your pile was that you will meet this person when you'll be really successful in your career and when you're currently not interested in love. Okay, it's kind of like group number 2 when, you know, it's kind of like they'll meet the person at a time when they're successful in their career because you know, they have their own natural course of, you know, life when they need to focus on certain things. But you guys are just straight up like, you know, not looking for anyone. You guys aren't really, you know, paying too much mind to, you know, having a companion yet because you guys, I feel like you guys think that you might not necessarily kind of need someone or, you know, have, you know, kind of this, like, you guys value your independence, I feel like. Okay, so you guys aren't really desperate or necessarily looking for, you know, anything serious right now. Okay, I feel like if you guys were to be in a relationship with someone, it has to be with someone that you are, you know, strongly connected to, you are strongly in love with. You know, you aren't someone who is willing to just throw away their feelings for someone random, okay, and not willing to, you know, just let go and just throw all the hard work they've been working on just for this one person. Okay, if you were to fall in love with someone, it has to be very, very specific and it has to be with someone very special to you. Okay, so let's see what other messages we are getting. Okay, wow, we have house number 17. Interesting. Okay, that's really, really funny. I feel like yeah, again, so at a time when you aren't really focused on your, you know, your love life or, you know, anything to do with that, I feel like you guys have other ambitions, other goals that you want to achieve. Okay, buying a house, for example. Okay, setting the foundations for your, you know, for the rest of your life. Okay, I feel like you guys are very big on nurturing and very big on the home and, you know, family as well. Okay, I feel like you guys want to build this foundation, want to build this environment where, you know, you are successful in what you do, you are, you know, committed to your own goals and committed to yourself. And yeah, I feel like you guys just want to kind of work on yourself, work on your lifestyle, work on, you know, your own things before, you know, you share them with someone else. Okay, you want to find someone who is worthy of your love and you don't want to just you know, randomly give it all away to someone on the street. Okay, so again, you're building the foundations, you're building the lifestyle that you want, you know, before you are kind of open to give it to someone. Okay, but that's funny because we have, you know, this card which is kind of like the sign you can expect when you meet this person. It's kind of like when you have already established this lifestyle, when you have established, you know, when you've done fulfilling and chasing the goals that you have, that's when this person will pop up. Okay, because you guys are kind of like on the same level where, you know, you are successful and you are independent and you know yourself, and they are also successful and independent and they know themselves. Okay, it's not like, you know, one is tilted, you know, the scales where one person is, you know, dependent on the other person. No, it's not that at all, where you guys are, you know, completely aligned, completely in balance, when you know, you guys are kind of like a reflection of each other, where, you know, you both know what you want, you both have, you know, the foundation, the house, the car, everything, or, you know, like, are working towards that. And yeah, I feel like you guys are both really independent people. You guys want to build this empire, build this foundation where you guys are able to, you know, give it to someone who is worthy enough, okay? And that's, you'll be able to find someone when you've reached that point in your life, and they are also the same, okay? So you guys both have a lot to offer and receive from each other, which is beautiful. Okay, we have new moon in Virgo. We have a lot of earth sign cards in this reading as a whole for everyone in the pile. So new moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. Yeah, I feel like you guys, you know, if you are stressed about, you know, your love life sometimes, don't be, because deep down I know that you feel like it will all work out, because again, it's not a main focus, it's not something that you should be worried about, because you know that when you find the time to look for someone, or you know, you finally, you know, want to settle down, or you finally want to, you know, pursue someone or pursue a relationship with someone, that's when you kind of already know that, hey, I have all these qualities that people may be looking for, and, you know, I'm confident that someone will, you know, have their eye on me, okay? So that's kind of like the feeling that I'm getting, that, you know, you guys aren't really stressed, okay? You're taking good care of yourself a lot, and, you know, that's what your advantage is, because it's funny, because this person, your soulmate, you know, they are kind of like the same, where, you know, you guys are working on yourselves, you guys are very successful in what you do, okay? And, you know, that's when you meet this person, because because you just trust that everything will be okay. You just trust that this person will will show up whenever the time is right, okay? Again, you guys aren't too stressed, and that is a very good thing. Okay, we have psychic abilities. Wow. Okay, so you guys might have visions or might have dreams about each other, okay? Or you can hear or feel the other person's thoughts, okay? You guys have a very strong spiritual connection with your soulmate. So that's why it's kind of like this kind of, you know, reaffirms to why you're not stressed about them, because you kind of have this, you know, spiritual connection with them already, where it's kind of like this, you know, this agreement where it's kind of like, hey, I'm going to work on myself. I will see you at a time where, you know, all of these goals that, you know, I've accomplished are all done, and I will meet you when the time is right, okay? So again, it's another case of, again, divine timing, where, you know, you guys kind of spiritually agreed to meet each other at a certain time, when you guys are successful, when you guys are independent, okay? You guys have done the work where, you know, there's not really much left of you guys to improve on, because again, you have accomplished so much in your life where, you know, you're able to finally receive and give, okay? So that's very beautiful, because, you know, it's kind of like this reunion feeling I'm getting with you guys, okay? You guys have a very strong spiritual connections, no doubt, and once you guys meet each other, that's very, very beautiful, and once you do meet them, it's kind of like this instant feeling where, you know, like, you know that this person is worthy enough for your love, where you know this person is worthy enough for, you know, to receive the empire and the things that you have built over time, okay? It's kind of like I'm hearing all of this was for you, okay? Like, I've built everything for you, okay? I've waited for you for, you know, so long, okay? Those were the words that I heard. Okay, Uranus, revolution, breakthroughs, brainstorming, insight, awakening, experimentation, the unexpected, lightning, diversity, okay. Yeah, I feel like you guys will meet this, it's like a sign when, you know, you've met the person, will be really unexpected, okay? It's going to be a very specific, very divine event or circumstance that, you know, just makes you randomly meet this person somewhere, okay? Could be, you know, randomly on the street, could be randomly you know, in your neighborhood, you know, something really unexpected happens that makes you meet this person, okay? Yeah, but it's no coincidence, because it's something that you guys both agreed on, okay? A spiritual agreement where you guys can kind of feel the situation. You know, I'm really hearing the apex, or this climax of when things kind of peak, and then, you know, you meet this person and everything just kind of you know, everything happens after that, because, you know, it's kind of like this very, very strong point, this very divine, very it's kind of like this point in your life when, you know, this very important event has happened, and then a lot of things happen after that specific event, because that was like the catalyst for, you know, all of these things to come after. Okay, I hope that made sense. So let's just see what other clarifiers I can get with my tarot cards for the signs you can expect when you've met this person. Okay, so we have Four of Cups. Okay, so you guys could be at a point in your life when you might get really bored, or really unsatisfied, or really unfulfilled with how life is, because, you know, you're without this person, okay? Because again, this is like this is so unusual, but this is a sign when, you know, you're about to meet this person, is when you finally have the things that you want. You finally have the house, you have the career, you have the money, you have all that you want, except, you know, a person to share it with. Okay, that's really, I know it's really weird and really specific, but there will be a point in your life where you may feel like this, but you know, you never know, because in the corner, or like around the corner, this person suddenly shows up to you. Okay, and okay, yeah, it's confirmed with the World card, because again, you have all the money, you have the success, you've done the work, you know, you've gone through your own journey, your own life, where, you know, you've climbed to the top, you become more independent, you know yourself more, and that's when this person will show up. Okay, and we have King of Pentacles again, yeah, with money, success, fame. You have, you know, you have the influence, you have the power. Okay, you know, will become a person where you are able to provide stability, and provide, you know, finance, and provide this home, provide protection. Okay, and it's also you know, the same with the other person, where they're able to give you, you know, just about the same protection, like abundance, finance. It's kind of like this balance. Okay, so yeah, so again, just to reiterate, you'll meet this person at a time when it's going to be very unexpected, but you guys you know, have been kind of intuitively feeling like you guys shouldn't have the need to focus on love too much, and you guys are, you know, at a place where you are successful in your career, and independent, and very like reassuring of, you know, of yourself, to yourself, like, you know who you are, what you want in a person, and, you know, that's when you meet them. Okay, so let's see what our last angel card is. Get more information. Okay, let's have a good look at this card. Yeah, I feel like now is not the time. You guys are still, you know, in your journey, where, you know, you're still advancing in your career, where you're still advancing in your life, and, you know, you guys may not have it all yet, but in time, when all of this is accomplished and achieved, this is when, you know, this person will come in, and, you know, you will see all the signs that, you know, that kind of lead up to this person, because again, it's kind of like a gradual kind of build up, and then it's unexpectedly happens, and then, you know, you'll see how, you know, how aligned your life is with one another, how aligned with, you know, your morals and your beliefs, and how everything kind of, you know, balances out with you and this person. Okay, and that's so beautiful. Thank you so much, group number 4, for joining me in this reading today. I hope that helped, and I will see you in the next video.